Hi everyone, it's great to see you. I'm here to give you an update on my Cosmos seedlings that are doing very well. In fact, when you start seeing them get this tall, a lot of people are like, wow, they have a lot of height. This is fabulous. So today I'm going to tell you that we're taking that height right down, which sort of goes against my natural instincts sometimes for seedlings because I like how tall they're getting. I look at these and I think, oh, they're just thriving. I did a good job. However, there are some seedlings that it really is beneficial to pinch the tops off in the long run. So I'm going to make them look maybe not quite as good today, but down the road, I'm going to benefit by getting more beautiful cosmos flowers. So let me show you what I'm going to do and why I'm going to do that. When you pinch off your cosmos seedlings, that's Dan's alarm. When you pinch off your When you pinch off your cosmos seedlings, you want to wait until they're about 6 to 8 inches tall. So you do give them some time to get nice and tall. And then you're going to go up about 2 leaf sets of leaves. And then, so here's my first here and another set there. I'm actually going to go up 3. And then you can either take your fingers or a very sharp pair of scissors and just pinch the top off like that. And yes, it's very sad. This then goes by the wayside. So why in the world would you ever want to do this is the question. Well, I pinched off a few about a week ago so I could show you the plan and the reason behind pinching. Okay, so let's take a look at these cosmos plants. These I pinched off last week and already I see the benefits of pinching them. When you look carefully at these little, junctions where the leaves come out, it is sending out new branches. So instead of growing up now, we're going to start to bush out to the sides and have a fuller plant. It will regain that height. But now I have more possibilities for blossoms because I'll have this bushier plant. I want to show you how those look up close. So if you take a look, here's where I pinched. And then underneath, here are the new little sprouts. And here's where I pinched here. There's my little sprouts. And I kept those initial sets of leaves. And then at about 6 inches tall, that's where I pinched. Now I did take one, and I was like, I'm going to show how not to do this. And I pinched right above that first leaf. So I thought, okay, this is not going to do well, and I'll explain to people, make sure you leave those 2 sets of leaves, and wouldn't you know it, this plant is defying me, and it's putting out new little branches down here. So actually you might be able to pinch a little bit lower. If you end up doing that, don't panic, leave them, because look at how nicely this is going to branch off, even though I took it down so far here. So I'll have a much sturdier stem and that fuller plant. So I'm going to go ahead and top off all these others here that I haven't done yet. So for this tray, I chose to pinch with my fingers, which works really well. Now I'm going to go get some nice sharp scissors so you can see how it looks with a nice sharp slice. And that probably is a better choice. Okay, I have my scissors, so I'm just going up a couple of leaf sets here and taking these out. Now, the other thing that you want to consider is, I'm so thrilled that these are doing great, but if these start to put on buds, before I'm ready to move them outside, you want to pinch those buds off. Also, another very painful thing to do, because that is your whole goal of growing these, to get your flowers, but you really want them to start flowering outside and to have a nice long flowering season once we've gotten them acclimated to the outside world and planted in the garden. So if you see them starting to make buds here, go ahead and pinch those off. They will rebud, so you don't have to worry that you're losing them all. Okay. I very carefully had labeled all of these when I had them in their initial easy grow little pots, and then when I repotted them up, I lost a lot of the name tags. So we'll have to see what some of these end up being. I know, of course, that they're all Cosmos, and I'll go by height as I put them in of where they are, and then we might get some surprises. But that is okay, as long as they are beautiful surprises, and I know that these are all in my pink family, so they will look beautiful in the garden. We are good. Oh, and I am just so thrilled. It looks like I have a nursery going on in the house, though. I've sort of run out of space in the grow lamps. We have things on the floor, but it is going to be perfect. Okay, so they are all pinched off the top. Now, you can't do this with every single type of seedling. You want to Google and make sure that you are choosing the right seedlings to pinch off. Cosmos are a seedling that does very well if you pinch off. A lot of the coleus that I'm growing, I'll pinch those too, and I'll show you how I do that once again to get that fuller, bushier plant. There are some, however, that you pinch off the top and it is not good for the plant. So make sure that whatever you're growing, you've just double checked that, and you can find that easily online. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.